Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I be Penn.
I be Pops.
You know what it is. It is go freaking time up in this beast. We are so happy to be with y'all. It is Tuesday, August 23rd. Is that what it is?
Hold on, let me look at my Fitbit.
Ooh, look at you.
Yes.
It is Tuesday, August 23rd. The NFL season is officially 19 days away, I believe. It'll be 17 days away by the time this podcast airs on Thursday.
Love it.
And I'm mother cuffing excited. But we're happy to be here with y'all. Welcome back. Episode 2 of Season 2, which is episode 12. How the hell you feeling, POPS? How
Feel
your
good.
week is, my ninja?
Week is busy. Work is crazy. But, you know, coming off of the weekend where I had a lot of festivities.
Just give me an example. Un ejemplo.
I don't have a time where there's not a client in my office from 9 o'clock till 4:30.
You're the only banker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
They call that, say less. That is,
Yeah,
that's
it.
That's the epitome of crazy.
Yeah.
How was your birthday?
Birthday was good. Yeah, thank you to all for shouting happy birthday to that. It was a good time. 36 is real. I was out at Penn's Mechanical on Saturday night.
Penn's Mechanical.
Yep. Until about 1:30, and then had a tea time for golf at 7:30 in the morning.
Is it shots and stuff at Penn's Mechanical? Like, what are you doing?
I took one shot.
Okay.
I took one shot. Lemon drop. Okay. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I don't do like the tequilas and all that shit no more. Like, screw that. No. I was like, is it fruity? Like, I'll do something fruity. It's like juice.
For sure.
Yeah, like
for sure.
liquor and lemon.
For sure.
Like, yeah, just no, yeah.
So tea time.
Yeah, tea time, 7:30. That was rough. We played at Safari over by the zoo.
18?
Played 18.
Oh,
Played 4v4.
You drink there?
I had one truly black cherry.
For sure, cuz. For sure.
That was it. And that was after we hit the turn. So that was at the 10th hole.
Lots of water going on.
Yeah,
Early.
and I had
Lots
two brats
Ooh,
from
I
the
feel you
the
on the
clubhouse.
brats.
Yeah,
Feel you on the brats.
So it was good. It was really good. Did dinner with the wifey on Friday.
We had brunch on Saturday.
We had brunch on Saturday at High Bank.
Yeah, man.
High Banks or Bank?
Definitely no S, but I feel you. You definitely black. Putting S's on Myers and Kroger's and all the shit that S's don't belong.
I feel like there should be plural.
Okay.
So yeah, High Bank on then.
That from stopping doing that. It's probably annoying, huh?
I don't know how to do it.
You don't?
I tried, but couldn't find it in the settings.
We'll figure that out for you.
So yeah, it was a good birthday weekend. I'm sore.
From golf.
From golf.
I was gonna say from drinking, cause you did.
Probably.
That's 36 for sure.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. I spent Sunday in my boxers on the couch.
We were supposed to kick it on Sunday,
and I couldn't.
We was actually like we were supposed to kick it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Sure.
I was in and out of sleep.
As soon as I called you and you was like, "Bro, I'm in boxers on the couch," I was like, "Well,
couldn't do it.
Good thing I seen you yesterday, my nigga, because you ain't going nowhere."
Nope.
That's what's up.
We watched European Vacation and.
Like National Lampoons?
European Vacation.
It's one of the first times I saw boobs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. German girl.
Absolutely.
Pick them out. And On Patrol Live, which used to be Live PD. Now it's On Patrol Live.
Is that just like cops doing what cops do?
Live in
like
in
really?
effect.
Is it live? Like
absolutely live.
What do you watch that on?
It's on Reels. I got a new log. We'll talk.
Say less, brother. Say less. Great birthday weekend. I'm glad to hear that. I had a crazy ass weekend last week.
Yeah.
Crazy week last week. Cleaned about 20 freaking pairs of shoes, I believe. Deb was out of the gym because her birthday is actually the same day as our mother's birthday.
Ah.
But she's like 25 years older, so, you know, she probably takes precedence. She should probably hang out with her mom, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I was at the gym holding it down for every session on Wednesday and every session on Thursday. So I did about 24 sessions in those 2 days. And a lot of people came to the doors. But other than that, man, I'm healthy. I'm happy. All my body functions work. Everything's
good.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, I've been real gassy lately.
Have you?
Yeah.
Gluten.
The lactose intolerant thing has been becoming a thing.
All the way real. The older
but
I
can't
get,
stop
the older I get,
eating ice cream and cheesecake.
I ate a whole pizza damn near the other day and put a tweet out because my stuff was bad.
It was bad.
But what am I gonna do?
Not eat pizza?
Eat pizza.
Fuck out of here. Like, fuck.
Have the cauliflower
Give me the
crust
cauliflower
every time.
crust. Hell
Every
no,
time. Come
no.
on, man. I tried.
No, give
7
me
out
a
of 10
crispy,
times.
regular
Sometimes
crust.
I just need that fluffy, flowery, nasty ass dough. But what we got on deck tonight, brother?
We got some stuff. We're going to talk a little Deshaun Watson, college football, Baker Mayfield, Colts.
Definitely.
We might throw in a little Pacers stuff. Who knows? We might just say some stuff. But we got some fun stuff today. Little special segment coming later. Dope-ass fine print coming. We got a nice little show.
I got a confession to make.
What's up?
I have to literally confess this to you, squad.
Yeah.
I was very, very apprehensive when we started talking about the All Around the World segment and like opening that up to explore other things besides just Naptown sports, because I fucking love Naptown sports. But the last 2 weeks last 3 weeks, however long we've been doing this, I've had a really good time digging into some other shit and researching some other stuff. Like, and I hope that you guys also enjoy it. You gave us the feedback saying that you did, and I hope that you continue to. But big ups to those friends and fans who were like, yo, we love the show, but we want to hear y'all talk about some other shit.
Yeah, I think we have a chance to, and again, I don't know that it won't be bigger than what it is. We'll do our little 15 to 20 minutes on this stuff.
Unless there's some real shit going on.
If we need a full show on the Colts, a full show Colts Pacers mix, and we're going to do that, and we'll just skip it to the,
Sure.
But I've got some ideas percolating with different things that will involve like a green screen and like all this kind of stuff, that we're going to have some fun other things going on.
We got some space in here. I've been thinking about trying to figure out how we use.
Yeah, so like there's some stuff that like
I like that, bro.
Our comedic genius will flourish in. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
So we got some fun stuff coming.
I love that. So we'll just give some shout outs real quick. Not very many shout outs, but we got our flag back.
Yeah.
We sent it all over Indiana, Florida, Houston, Texas, and back. And we're going to open that later in the show. Give a big shout out to all the homies who signed that, go through what they said. But we still got some other people need to sign that. Maui Buckeye, J-Mez. I think it ain't stopping, but it's back home.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised as the show grows and we gain family. There'll be another round of signatures, maybe on the ball, maybe on the flag. I mean, we have some stuff. Maybe there'll be another thing.
Yeah, man.
My father just sent his retirement Pacers gifts. Those come in the mail. He sent those in the mail today. So I've got a Sabonis signed jersey. I got all kinds of stuff that's coming.
We got some more stuff for the backdrop?
We got some stuff coming that will maybe be prizes, maybe be backdrop. We have some cool stuff.
Look at you with the prizes. I feel you. Big ups to you, Byron Lee.
Yeah, so we have the stuff like that. Because, like, maybe, I don't know if it's this year, because that'd be really cool. Maybe we do a fantasy football league and I run it and we go, who gets the prize? Like, we're going to have some fun. Like, we're going to have some fun stuff.
Look at you, bro. Yeah. Someone's mind is expansion over the 317 Sports Project. Freaking love it.
Weed.
Coach flag. You say weed? Is that EYEDOO. Y'all know the rest. But, Pops, major birthday love. I know that you said big thanks the other day, a little while ago, but
I saw the tweets. I'll be honest with you, I'm not great at responding.
He's been hiding off Twitter. He's been mad busy. He's been hiding off Twitter a little bit for sure.
Twitter, texting. I haven't been responding a lot. I had a lot going on, so I saw them. I have notifications. I saw them, so thank you. Yeah,
I tried to respond to everyone for us both, but there was a lot of love, so I couldn't do that. So I just want to say for the both of us, thank you so much for loving on my brother the other day. That means the absolute world to me, because he means the absolute world to me. So big ups to y'all. Around the world?
Around the world, aye.
My man. Let's start with around the world. We've always been. I already put that. Is that from last time? The feedback. We always been open to feedback. I didn't delete that stuff, huh?
Yeah, we kind of just edit the same page. We edit and name it something different.
We've always been open to remain open to feedback and criticism on ideas you bring to the table. So we're here. Corner shot. Around the world. So we had all these damn notes. I had a bunch of fire ass notes in here talking about that's Kevin Durant and all this shit.
I'm telling you, he's Devin now. Fucking Devin Durant. D squared. Fucking Devin.
My bad. D should have been a K. About Devin Durant and all this shit, and then these assholes decided to go kumbaya on us in the middle of the day today, and I had to completely change all of the freaking notes in here. But we should still go through some of the shit that these dudes, like, how they got to this place of such happiness.
That's called KD's bluff.
You ain't never lied. Kevin Durant demanded the firing of Steve Nash and Sean Marks not too long ago. He signed a 4-year, $198 million deal last summer. To me, Kyrie didn't seem happy. Ben Simmons just talked to Stephen A and said he's focused and ready to prove that he is all the way back. Now, everybody's best friends again. How you feel about it, my ninja?
I don't know that I get more annoyed by 3 human beings than I do those 3 human beings.
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons.
Correct.
James Harden is in there for me as well, but I'm not mad at anything that you just said.
Yeah, I'd kick him in his face.
For sure.
Like...
You're not wrong. 3 stars. 3 superstars. Yeah, what is it that aggravates you about them, as collectively and individually? KD,
pussy.
Kyrie,
weird.
Ben Simmons,
also pussy. Yeah.
I think Ben Simmons is probably a little bit softer.
He's softer than KD.
I think he's probably a little bit.
Again, the mental strength of KD, the way he handles his business just bothers me. He's not professional at all, and whining, and then go to Twitter. I mean, he's a crybaby. He bothers me. That, again, one of the best talents in the league, and you don't act that way.
Is he top 3 in the world?
Yeah, hands down. One of the best scorers that will ever be in the NBA.
He's fire.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's so good.
He just has mental problems, and it's.
I almost wonder, and I tweeted this, and we had some feedback, and I almost wonder, like, what is the conversation between his ears? Because he doesn't seem happy.
There's multiple voices in his head that tell him that angel devil thing.
Yeah.
He got some other people. He got cousins and shit. Like, yeah.
And everybody does. You know what I mean? We all have that conversation between our ears, and different shit pops up. But I feel like KD definitely struggles with something with the conversation between his ears, or like feeling like he doesn't get the respect that he should get. Or I would love to like pick his brain and be like, bro, like, do you not know? Like, you said I'm Kevin Durant, but do you know that you're Kevin Durant? Like,
well, yeah, because like I don't know that anyone, just as we just said it, as we go, here's what bothers about him. We both go, but he's one of the best players in the world.
Not even a question.
I'm pretty sure everyone says that. So when he's like, I feel like I'm not respected or blah 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 blah, it's like, because you handle yourself this way. It's not because we think you're talentless.
100%.
He bothers me. Kyrie Irving. A lot of talk, and again, one of the most talented, skilled players at the point, as far as his handles, his scoring, great player.
Finishing under the bucket,
all of that. Same thing. I want to go be the big guy, then you can't handle it, and like you go to the Celtics, then okay, that didn't work out, and you're only there for what, a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah.
Now Nets.
And you made them worse, actually.
Yeah, and now Nets, and like, let me get these guys to come. Then James Harden can't figure that out. That doesn't work, which nobody thought it would work. You get KD to come, then you can't play because of the whole COVID stuff. And again, you do what you do as far as that, but sometimes you kind of rise above that stuff to make yourself better as a team. But it's that same thing, and then it's like, I just now want to run to the Lakers. Now, everyone, and you can say this is kumbaya. I think the Nets said, no. I'm going to retire. Okay. You're on contract. Figure it out.
I'm not mad at that.
Like, I honestly think they did what franchises should do.
Yep.
And say, you're under contract just because you think something. And again, I don't know what you think went wrong. It's not like...
Bro, Sean Marks has done a phenomenal job, dog. We've been talking about this way too long, but Sean Marks has done a phenomenal job,
come
bro.
on.
Like, got you James Harden, got you DeAndre Jordan, got you Ben Simmons, Kyrie came.
Now you got TJ Warren, now you got Royce O'Neal, now you got, like...
They were in the Eastern Conference Finals 2 seasons ago and a toe tap 3-pointer away from, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. So, long story short, I don't like y'all. And I respect the franchise a little bit more in how they're handling this because they're like, we're not firing our coach. We're not firing our coach and our GM.
Because you're throwing a temperature.
Because you don't know how to handle yourself. So,
say
get
less.
out of here.
Say less.
Get the fuck out of here.
From the wing.
Wing shot.
We got to just knock this out real quick.
Yeah.
Man.
Deshaun,
man. 24 allegations of sexual misconduct, suspended 11 games, and $5 million. How we feel about that?
I'm happier that it's not 6. I think he deserved more than 6 games.
UIE concur.
11 is an interesting choice. And I'll say this because the NFL did that on purpose because he comes on the 13th week because they have a bye week on the 12th. 13th, they come back to Houston, and that was all about the money. Wow. So
it's a great call, POPS.
So that was really why they chose 11 games because now they can capitalize on the first game back, and it's in Houston, right?
I think you may be right.
Either way.
No, he's going. They're going to Houston for sure.
Yeah.
They were talking. Yeah, they're going to Houston.
Yeah, so that was obviously a ploy to go, how can we turn this and make some money in this situation? Let's suspend him 11 games. Oh, they have a bye week on. They come back to Houston? Oh, yeah, put that in the bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good call. He has not played a game since January 4th of 2021. He spoke for the first time about a week ago, a few days ago.
What did you think about that?
He sounded like an asshole.
He's an asshole.
He sounded like an asshole. The whole organization, Jim Haslam, if I recall, is his name.
Doesn't matter.
He kind of sounded like an a-hole as well. Like, not even kind of. He definitely did. Give him a second chance. And he's a great quarterback. And all of those things. Yeah, just major turnoffs. But what this does do is give our homie Jacoby an opportunity.
We love Jacoby
over here in Naptown.
Yeah, I want him to come out and ball out.
That deserves a clap right there, actually.
Yeah, you want to do that?
That deserves a clap. Big shots to Jacoby.
Is that this one?
I don't know. Hit it, see?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Go get him, Jacoby.
Big shouts to Jacoby. What do you think about that? 2 for 3 last year. 5 touchdowns, 4 picks with Miami. I mean,
it was Miami, so
it's true.
Like, what'd you expect from Miami?
Can't really take that seriously.
Yeah, I think he has a hell of a good team around him. He has a good defense. Jacoby Brissett is very talented. He's one of the better backup quarterbacks and could probably start on a really bad team.
That's fair.
Which he did for Miami. I think he can handle this. I can see them going
7-4.
Between 5-5 and 7-4 is where I see the Browns being, and then Deshaun could maybe help them limp into the playoffs if he comes out and can get the rust off.
Snarf.
So that's what I would expect for the Browns with Jacoby there.
2 quick things. Number one, what do you think Browns fans think of Deshaun as a whole?
The Browns will forget if they win.
Did you see the pictures on Twitter with
of the guy and the little boy that said "fuck them hoes"? Yeah.
That really hurt my heart.
Yeah.
That hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'm never gonna tell somebody how to parent, but
you should probably have your child taken away.
Probably have your child taken away.
Yeah, they should definitely do check-ins on that family and that child. Make sure he's okay.
Top of the KEY, 3-shot banger, 4-pointer. College football, Pops.
College football.
We will have an edition later. I'm sure there will be much more about college football, but let's just touch on it now.
For sure. College football, yeah, especially first week. I mean, come on. Which would be next episode.
It will be the week after the first week.
But that will probably be next episode, right?
Probably do a college football edition.
That'll be next episode.
Snarf.
Look at us planning on live.
Yeah.
Live here. College football news. Big Ten, $7 billion deal.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of fucking money. UCLA and USC to join. I believe it's 2024. I mean,
money.
We are going towards a $2 to $3 just super conference type of thing. I really do feel that way. I think since the money's going to be in the SEC and the Big Ten, we're just going to a lot of teams probably going to the Big Ten. I know there's already potential that a couple other teams are going to be looking in the next 5-ish years to be joining. So
they got to change the name of that conference because
it hasn't been 10 in quite a while. So I was talking about that with a client at work too. It's like, remember when there was actually 10 teams and that's why it was called the Big Ten? Yeah, it is no longer 10.
No,
so
absolutely not. We got to figure out a new name for that conference.
Yeah, I mean, front runner of the TV. I mean, look, they're going to start next year.
What you putting them notes in?
Yeah, starting next year, they'll have the big noon kickoff, CBS 3:30 prime time, and NBC 7 p.m. game of the week.
That used to be SEC.
Yeah, Big Ten is taking over. We're going to look at one thing I did
every week.
Every fucking week. How do you open links?
You just click on it.
Oh yeah,
look at that. There you go. Must watch games, big games and rivalries.
Big games, rivalries.
A couple of dogs.
Let's see what we got.
Not into that one.
No,
that doesn't do it.
Utah and Florida. Notre Dame at OSU.
I think I'm gonna try to sneak in that.
Are you? Yeah, I was gonna say, are you going to that one?
I think that I might try to go to that, depending upon what wifey has. I may
and I love how they put here two of the biggest brands in college football. Like, how do you not?
Money.
Like that's huge. Do you think Notre Dame will ever join a conference?
No.
Do you think they'll just stay independent?
They don't have to.
Yeah.
They don't have
it's only their football team, right? Isn't like the basketball team? Yeah, okay.
Big Easton, I think so, something like that. Who else we got?
We've got Georgia versus Oregon, same week.
That's new. I like that. That'll be a big one.
Miami and Texas A&M. That'll actually be a pretty good game.
Is that the same week?
No, that's the following week.
Yo.
Texas at Alabama. Look out for Texas this year.
Look out for Texas this year.
That's September 10th.
Is that Sarkisian still? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't win 10, 11 games this year, take him to a bowl, they're going to start trying to figure out.
Yeah, they had some transfers come in. Can you look at this name for me?
Lord have mercy.
Jameer Gibbs. Jameer. Okay, I'm going to spell this and you'll probably say I know what race he is, but Jahmyr.
What's his name, y'all? What's his name? Send us the pronunciation of that homie's name in the comment section. I say Jameer.
Florida State, LSU.
Florida State doesn't really do it for me.
Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Blowout City.
Arkansas, BYU. BYU's another one.
BYU is going to definitely.
That's going to be a really good team.
For shizzle.
We've got USC at Utah.
Utah's getting a lot of love.
Okay,
Utah.
Texas A&M and Alabama, October 8th.
Did you see old boy just got an 8-year extension? $11.9 million a year, I believe it is.
Yep.
Just another quick $90 million for him.
Yep.
He's going to be coaching until he's 80 years old.
80.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure we're on the same page. Clemson, Notre Dame.
November 5th, Clemson, Notre Dame. That'll be a good one. Football. And of course, this article ends with what this is about: Michigan versus Ohio State.
Said amen.
And I wanted to kind of, we'll kind of talk about this if we want to do a bet.
What kind of bet?
OSU versus Michigan.
Football game.
And I don't know if you want to do the game.
Got to do the game.
Better season, record. Ohio State's probably going to have that this year. But we can go bet on the game. We need to figure out what that bet's going to be.
Got to bet on the game.
Yeah.
Bet on the game. What should our bet be? You guys can help us come up with that. What should we bet for the Ohio State-Michigan game?
Yeah.
Which is back at the shoe. Ooh, wee.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for Michigan this year.
For sure.
We're going to finish out this one. Heisman hopefuls.
All right. CJ.
Let's see. Who we got? Yeah, CJ Stroud. Already have it open. Man, this is tough.
Look at you go, Windows. Bro.
CJ Stroud is the favorite right now at plus 250. Can I be honest with you?
Of course.
I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what plus 250 means.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Oh my God, that was the perfect time to use that. The sound effect game is fire.
Yeah. I don't know what those what playing odds mean. No. Somebody will go like, "Oh, they're plus 350." I'm like,
"Oh, great.
Oh man, that's
cool.
That's good.
That's great odds.
They're up there. They are up there."
Speaking of plus 350, like, is it better? Is plus 700 better odds than plus 250?
The lower the better. That I do know. So CJ Stroud's the favorite at plus 250.
Okay.
QB Bryce Young is 350.
All right.
Caleb Williams, 700.
Okay.
And then I'll talk about some non-QBs because, of course, it's become basically a QB award.
It's like the NFL MVP.
Right.
100%.
Bryce Young has a chance to be the first person to win back-to-back Heisman since Archie Griffin.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. I don't think they ever want that again.
They'll never do that again in life.
I don't think they want that
Archie was
again.
just that fire back in the day.
Yeah. Best non-QBs, we got Bijan. I hope his name's Bijan Robinson.
Bijan.
Texas.
Bijan.
RB, running back from Texas. Edge, Will Anderson from Alabama. He's plus 2,000. Jackson
I thought
Smith.
his name was Edge.
He's a edge rusher. And then Jackson Smith and
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Thank you. Ohio State, 2,500. So those are your kind of top Heisman hopefuls. It will end up being probably those three, barring injury.
Snarf.
And, of course, they talk about some Hail Mary quarterbacks.
Nope.
Oklahoma, Miami, Clemson's, Tennessee's. None of these are probably going to be there. Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina quarterbacks. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Those aren't going to happen. So I would it's Stroud's to lose.
It's Stroud's to lose.
For sure.
Very well said.
Yeah, Stroud's to lose.
Real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think of Saban? What do you think of Sweeney? And what do you think of Brian Kelly?
They're all kind of douchebags.
100%. That's exactly why I put them in there.
Yeah, they're all douchebags. Good coaches?
Why do you think that all of these major NCAA coaches are douchebags? Urban is a douchebag.
I think there's a part of you, they're old school coaching styles. And in that old school time, you kind of have to be a douchebag to be a decent head coach.
Okay.
What's the movie from back in the day? Blue Chips? Not Blue Chips, is that?
That's a movie. That's Nick Nolte basketball movie.
That's basketball. What's the football movie?
Friday Night Lights. Remember the
Has
Titans. Wildcats.
Great movie.
I know.
Wildcats.
I know.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes, sir.
Brad Pitt's ex-wife's father.
John
Voight. John Voight's coach.
He's always a horrible person in every movie.
Horrible.
John Voight. Just Google John Voight football movie.
All right, John Voight football movie, Varsity Blues. Blue.
Oh,
Yeah, Varsity Blues. That style.
100%.
I mean, douchebag,
he was
right?
a horrible man in that movie.
Yeah,
He
so
was.
Varsity Blues. That's kind of what I think of, especially when I think of Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Dabo Sweeney, he just kind of sounds like an idiot when he speaks. And then Brian Kelly thinks I don't know. Brian Kelly, I feel like he thinks he's better than he is. Like, he's okay.
Yeah, he's not on their level.
No, he's not on their level.
But he thinks that he is. He thinks that he should be on
And
their
I think
level.
there's a lot of people that think that he is. I'm
Ooh.
here to tell you he's not.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
No, you're not that good, and your brother's worse.
Who's his brother?
Chip.
They are not brothers.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Brian Kelly and Chip Kelly are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they're brothers. Oh, man, I wish I'd never put that. I wish you never just put that together for me. Anyway.
No, they're not related.
Whew, thank
Okay.
you, Lord Jesus. It's a
I thought they were.
fire.
They might as well be. They're both horrible.
NCAA college football is coming
man.
back.
I'm so excited. Are we going to get you back into gaming? If that's back?
What you mean? Like playing video games?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'll say. If NC2A 23 really drops next summer,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna have to get a system and figure that out because I can't not play that game.
Yeah, because I think that will lead us to like doing some live, like OSU versus Michigan.
You wanna blow me out till I get better at it. It's gonna take me like.
You used to beat my ass.
You right.
And I had to learn.
I'll figure it out.
And yeah, like come on now.
That's what's up. Wing shot, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, starting quarterback. He got named. How do we feel?
I don't really care. He beat out Sam Darnold, and
Horrible.
the quarterbacks in the NFC South are Tom Brady, Jameis Winston, him, and Marcus Mariota / Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
So our Desmond Ritter. So I don't really care. You're not beating out Tom Brady, and you're not beating out the New Orleans Saints defense. So you are the third, if not fourth best quarterback in that conference. And I put a whole bunch of other notes in here, but none of them really matter. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think the only exciting thing to see about that is the first game's against the Browns, and that'll be the only.
And I hope that you get at them. I hope you.
I hope you come out and fuck them up.
I really do.
Like that will be the one thing that I actually care about his whole season.
And if you don't, they're gonna talk a lot of shit about you.
A lot of shit.
They're gonna talk a lot of like, see, this is why we let that fool go.
This is why we let him go.
You can't lose to Jacoby Brissett.
You cannot lose to Jacoby Brissett.
But I hope. I'm torn all of a sudden. I kind of hope that
I want Jacoby
Brissett. I kind of hope you lose to Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. I hope you have a good game, Baker, but I hope you lose to Jacoby Brissett.
You know he's the first walk-on quarterback to win Heisman Trophy?
I did not know that.
First walk-on player to win the Heisman Trophy.
That's interesting.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
From the corner. This is interesting, and you only have 3 here, so you need to think of one because there's 4 people on this. I just want you to know that, so you should probably think of one right now. But I want to know who you guys' Mount Rushmore of sports is. And I have my list, and Pops is finalizing his list.
Honestly, I think your last one is can't not have it on there.
Pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good.
Okay.
So my Mount Rushmore of sports is Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Jackie Robinson, and Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, for all of you who don't know, won 66 gold medals overall, 23 Olympic, 4 Olympic Games, most Olympic gold medals ever. But he won 66 throughout the course of his career.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know how you can't have that on there, and I don't know why I didn't even think about that name.
It just hit me, dog.
Until you see how many fucking gold medals that one human has. Like, remember, people cry when they get silver medals.
For sure.
This man has 66 gold medals overall.
That is not a lie.
Yeah, damn, that's a good list.
Right? Thank you.
My list is pretty much the
similar.
same. I've got Muhammad Ali because he's my favorite boxer, and he's
Muhammad Ali.
He's Muhammad Ali. Michael Jordan, probably for the same. My next one, which I know you don't like the human, but Michael Jordan, he's my GOAT, not for just how great he was, but the attention that he brought to the game of basketball at the time that it was, and the Jordan brand, and the holistic just view of that during that time was why I have to put him on the Mount Rushmore.
No doubt.
Tiger Woods, and when I was thinking that way, he was the same for golf to me. He's got 3 less championships than Jack, and Jack is probably, that was kind of close. I almost put Jack Nicklaus there, but the ratings go down when Tiger doesn't play.
Oh, no question.
So people watch, non-golf fans watch just to see if Tiger's going to get another one, or if he's going to have one of those random shots, one of those random Sundays. Even people that don't really like him want to go see if, like, what the fuck's Tiger going to go do?
What's this fool going to come up with?
Right, what's he going to do?
He's going to come up with something.
A weird shot that nobody's ever done before.
For sure.
That's why I put him on the Mount Rushmore, and he's back on video game covers. PGA 2K23 comes out October 6th, and I can't wait. You can play as Tiger, and that is the sole reason I will be getting that game. And then Michael Phelps, I know I just added him, but after reading that, how do you not put that man on the Mount Rushmore? Because that's fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think he's the reason I really got into the Olympics again, when he was on that tear of 3 Olympics in a row of, holy shit, how many events is he going to win?
No doubt. I had some honorable mentions in here, but I think I deleted them. But both of those lists are fire. I had to put Jackie Robinson in there. Oh, there's some honorable mentions. Tiger Woods was one of my honorable mentions. Floyd Mayweather, undefeated. I mean, like, I don't like him as a person. I wouldn't put him on there, but like, that's a lot of freaking wins. Walter Payton, Usain Bolt, which is where I came up with Michael Phelps.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You start thinking Olympics, and you're like,
oh. For sure. So, great around the world, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's take a quick break.
Take a little break.
We will be right back with the 317 Sports Project, y'all. Diddy Pop. Diddy Pop.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. Brought to you.
Penn and Paps.
Penn and Paps.
Penn and
Penn and Paps. Brought to you by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment shoe cleaning service. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneakerheads. Give us a follow on Instagram at cleankicks.61fizzor. What the hell is poppin'? What we got? You ready for this next segment?
Let's do this.
Colts Catch Up, baby. Colts Catch Up. And that's not ketchup, it's catch up.
Yeah, not ketchup like
Please
what you would put on like on a hot dog or anything
We're
like
not
that.
coming out with Colts Ketchup.
No.
Don't start thinking. Don't do that.
No.
We're catching up with the Colts.
Are you a
news.
ketchup fan?
Fuck yeah, I'm a ketchup fan. It's ketchup. I don't really mess with mustard though.
See, I'm a mustard guy.
I don't mess. You don't mess with ketchup?
I like ketchup, but mustard's my condiment.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll even use barbecue sauce before I use ketchup.
WOW on everything, like on bratwurst and hot dogs?
Bratwurst and mustard, period.
Not ketchup.
No,
Relish?
I hate ketchup on a brat.
I don't even understand what's going on in this
Yeah.
world. Are you guys ketchup or mustard people? That's a very interesting
Like a
question.
nice stone ground mustard. Oh,
I just don't like the way it tastes. It's too much power. Too powerful. Like soy sauce. Anyway, so getting closer to the season opener versus the Houston Texans, September 11th, 2022. Like I said, we are 19 days away. We will be 17 days away by the time this airs. And we got one more preseason game this Saturday versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Britt and I are gonna go check that out. We got the hotel. We're gonna go figure out how to work these seats and use all the tickets and
Appreciate
figure out
that.
how to, right. We gotta figure out how to use it as we're season ticket holders now. Kudos to you and the fam.
Yeah.
They're in the clique. So we gotta figure all of that out. So we're gonna go. They said they're gonna play the starters through the first half.
yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, they need it.
That's
They need it.
That's worth going to check that shit out right there. They got the depth chart out. If you click on that, you can look at the depth chart. But they named Matt Pryor the starting left tackle, which is no surprise, but at least it's finalized. I want to go over.
Oh, nice.
I want to go over a couple of things. I want to go over the starting offensive line and the starting defensive line and give them a grade based on what you think we got going on off the names.
Grade on paper.
You ready?
Yeah.
So we got left tackle Matt Pryor.
C+.
Left guard, Quentin Nelson. Ryan Kelly at center. Danny Pinter at right guard. And Braden Smith at right tackle.
Do you want me to individually or overall?
Overall.
I'm going to do both. So.
Well, fuck me then.
Yeah.
There's the blooper. You guys are gonna see that one. That was it.
I'm at C+.
You want me to do one or the whole everybody? Just so everybody, I'm gonna do both.
I'm going to do both. Matt Pryor is a C+.
You just wanted to tell everybody what you thought of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quentin Nelson, A-. He had
Is that who got dogged out at training camp?
Yeah.
He got. Yeah.
Quentin Nelson, and I've been talking about this. I actually tweeted about that, about where's his mental block at. It gets contracty extension time for him, and he had an okay year, but it wasn't the dominant years he had the first couple. So need you to figure that out. Ryan Kelly, B. Give you a B. B to B+ for Ryan Kelly. I mean, he's a very good center. I mean, I'm not going to put him in an A range, but I'll give him a B+. Danny Pinter.
Tough sell with that one, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a C+ as well. Braden Smith. I love Braden Smith. I'll give you a B-. I'll give our overall grade. I don't think we're as crisp as we were 2 seasons ago, obviously. We had a rougher year last year.
Last year was kind of a weird year.
It was a weird year.
It really was.
And hopefully they prove this wrong. But I'm going to give an overall B to B+ for our offensive line this year.
Bro, a B to B+ offensive line with an A+ running back is okay.
It's not bad.
Because
that's not a bad
JT
thing.
can low key make up for some of their, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll grow over the year.
Yep.
I think that. So that's not a bad grade.
Chemistry. They'll be all right.
That's not a bad.
All right, defensive line. Sorry about. I'll do just overall this one. I just had some stuff to say about our offensive line.
You went in.
Yeah.
So defensive line, left end, Kwity Paye / Taekwon. Left tackle, Kwity Tang. Left tackle, DeForest Buckner. Right tackle, Grover Stewart. And right end, Yannick Ngakoue.
B.
Wow.
I want to go towards B+.
He's a tough grader. That's some shit that Joey would grade like.
I'm going to go Kwity Paye has shown.
A lot to prove.
Thank you. Took the words out of my mouth. He has a lot to prove. So that left end, Tyquan Lewis has had a very good camp.
They both have a lot to. As a collective unit, they have a lot
to prove over there. Have the potential off the charts. It's just this is your year.
Combined, they can do some phenomenal things
for sure.
You know,
DeForest Buckner. It's DeForest Buckner. I mean, duh.
Okay.
Grover Stewart. Look out for him this year.
Growing on me, bro.
He lost weight and kept the same speed and strength. So he got a little quicker actually, and then kept the same strength. He was throwing some fools around in camp.
Sir.
And that was complete new training regimen that he did. Grover Stewart is coming to kind of make a name, and like he was almost a forgotten guy. He's going to have a hell of a good year. And then
he's over there with Yannick.
Yeah,
who's going to take a lot of attention.
Yeah, Yannick he's going to take a lot of attention. There's distractions on the defensive line, but in a good way. If you have enough talent around, so DeForest Buckner's not the only one getting double teamed. Kwity Paye and Taekwon, this is your year because they're going to be looking the other direction, and they have to take advantage.
Preach that gospel.
Yes.
Preach that gospel. So you said B on the defense. And you said B plus on the offense. So pretty similar grades.
Pretty similar
on both
grades.
sides.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not mad at that. I would probably agree for the part most.
And I think the potential for better grade is there. I think it's more so both are a little unproven right now in what they looked like in previous years. We just don't know.
Pryor is very similar to a Kwity Paye. And such and such and such and such. Let's talk about some preseason stuff going on. The MVP of the preseason.
Sam.
Yo.
That bro.
We got to talk about him for a second, bro.
Sam is kind of
Texas, right?
Yes, he's setting himself up to be our future. I think if he buys in and does he's
got a great teacher in Matt Ryan.
And I'm going to say this word and don't even think I think he's going to be Aaron Rodgers, but if he waits a couple seasons as Aaron did behind Favre, I think you can see Sam be our future quarterback and have a really good person to learn from.
I'm not mad at that. That's very well said.
The confidence that he had in camp and in preseason so far, that alone goes far. He's commanding the huddle. He's showing leadership.
They trust him. They
trust
believe
him.
Yeah, they listen to what he says.
That's more than half of the battle,
it.
Right?
Snarf.
So yeah, like that. He's definitely the MVP so far of the preseason.
Will you look up our quarterbacks coach while I just run through a couple of things real quick? Sam in the preseason is 19 for 22, 224 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 148.7. Now I know. It's the preseason. He may not even be playing against the ones. He's playing against twos and blah, 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 but you still got to go out and you got to do your job and you got to execute. And he's doing that. And he's making the people on the field, the Patmons and the Mike Strands and all of them seem better. So big ups to you, Sam Ellinger. You are definitely our preseason MVPZ.
Scott Milanovic.
Okay. I don't know much about him.
So Marcus Brady was our quarterbacks coach.
Who's now our offensive coordinator.
So 2018, he got elevated from quarterback coach to that.
Okay, so he's
still involved.
He's still involved.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, that's what's up. So we talked earlier today, or yesterday, I believe, and we wanted to talk about some tight ends and the tight end / wide receiver room because it seems to have some unanswered questions. And I think we just need to talk about that to see how we feel about that. Maybe try to answer some questions a little preemptively looking into what we got going on. What you think?
Yeah.
So we'll dive into that. Michael Pittman. This will be his third year. His 2021 stats: 88 receptions, 1,082 yards, 6 touchdowns. We know who was throwing him the ball, but how we feel about those numbers?
You're going to see him blow up this year with Matt Ryan.
Okay. So my next question is, can he or has he established that he's a true number one this year?
He will.
How many yards and touchdowns would make you say, yikes?
Yikes in a good way or bad way?
Good way.
Good way. Okay, I didn't know if it was like yikes or
No,
like yikes.
No. How many he had 88 and 1082, 6 touchdowns this year. What would make you go, yeah, he's a number one for sure?
I would see he is going to have, I'm going to give him 1,300 yards this year. I'm going to give him 8 touchdowns this year.
Ooh.
13 and 8.
95 to 105 receptions?
Yes.
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Yep. Close to 100.
Yeah. The only way that changes is if they do bring in some sort of veteran.
Okay.
But if they are going to, which I really do think that they're going to do, is kind of see what happens.
Okay.
I know OBJ is out there. I know all of those things. I really don't think OBJ is going to get signed until a little later in the year, till he gets some more rehab on the knee. I think he'll be a late addition to somebody's team.
I like your brain.
And the Colts are still going to be in the running, and I think they're going to do the wait and see thing with these young guys. And is it actually necessary to go put money out there for a veteran?
Okay, I'm not mad at that. 6'4", 223, runs a 4.5, 240. I just like to know what their 40s are looking like.
Yeah.
Alec Pierce.
And let me just say this, Gilmore, and I tweeted this right before we did this today. He has talked about how good Pittman has been in camp and the battles that they've done and the size that he has and how hard it's been to guard him in camp, and saying he's basically always open because if you throw it up to him, he finds a way to get it.
All right, that's a hell of a cosign from Gilly. Can't be mad at that. Is you good on that?
I'm good on that.
Snarf. Alec Pierce, 6'3", 212. I put in the notes that I think he's going to surprise people this year, but we'll have to give him time to develop and grow.
I'm going to give him 550 yards to 600 yards this year. I'll hopefully be more surprised that he has a little bit more. I think he's going to have some up and down games.
I think he'll miss some blocks.
I think he might lose some field time because of that.
For sure.
And that's the only reason. I think it's more so he won't have enough playing time as he's learning the role.
He has to pretty much learn like in real time.
Absolutely. So I'm going to give him that 500 to 600 yards and 3 to 4 touchdowns.
I think that it will be 700 to 800 yards and 7 to 9 touchdowns.
Okay.
6 to 8 touchdowns. 6 to 8 touchdowns. That's what I think. 140. Some nice speed.
It's good speed.
Some nice speed. Paris Campbell, 6'1", 207. In my notes, I put, this is it, break out or be gone.
It's exactly it.
And I love him. And that's very hard for me to type that.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's our slot guy. He's got to stay healthy. And if he does, he's going to be the next, to me, he's going to be our dependable, get you your first down, have a sneaky close to 1,000 yards, 5 to 7 touchdowns. But he'll be a yardage guy. He'll be a yardage after catch guy. He'll be the Wes Welker for Tom Brady, the who was after Wes? Julian Edelman, the chip away, march down the field. How the hell did he get 100 yards this game? Because there was nothing. There'll be big plays every now and then, but it'll be a lot of chippy yards.
Okay. I have some questions. This is what I'm thinking. So you're on the offensive side, and you have Pittman, you got Pierce, you got Paris Campbell, you got Nakeem Hines, who's very, very tricky out of the backfield. Paris, very, very fast. Paris is very, very tricky, very, very fast. They were doing reverses with him at Ohio State. They were doing sneaky little, screen passes to him. I think that there will be a lot of stuff that they probably won't show at the beginning of the season because they won't want to give it away. But I think they have a very, very smart offensive coordinator and offensive room over there that have some genius ideas up their sleeve and ways to get Paris Campbell in one-on-ones and wiggle room. I think that they look at Paris as a big hitter. I know that you think that there'll be some dinking and dunking, but I don't really know that there's very many slot corners or linebackers in the NFL if they do it right, because you bring Nakeem out of the backfield, and one of them has to have a linebacker, one of them has to have a corner slot, or nickel corner, or however they're doing defense is like whatever they got going on. Like,
well, because again, I go
shitty situations for
he's gonna have. That's why I said he's gonna have 1,000-ish yards. I don't know that it'll translate to a lot of touchdowns.
Okay,
that's why I'm saying his yardage is going to be very good this year. He's going to get us first downs in unconventional ways for sure. I just don't know that he'll be our touchdown guy, but he's going to help march us down the field and be that guy often that will make a play.
People have no idea how fast this fool is because they haven't seen him for 2 years.
Correct.
Paris Campbell, dog. Y'all better go look up some Ohio State highlights if you don't know. Like, Google Paris Campbell Ohio State highlights and just look at some of the stuff that this fool does. He is lightning fast, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, do not give him open space. He's going to embarrass the shit out of some people this year.
For sure.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
But I'm also a humongous hip fan. Let's talk about the backups because they're just as important, if not more important, depending upon health and the way the people are playing, than the three starters are.
Yeah.
Straight up. So, Ashton Doolin, 6'1", 215. He's had a great preseason training camp, and people have been super duper talking about number 16 having a great season.
And he's been a great Colt for a few seasons now. Like, people like him on our team. The one thing that the Colts fans love, guys that just want to stick around because they like being on the team, and he's one of those guys where it's like you just want him around. You've seen his name there. He has those random great plays. You're like, was that Doolin? Like, he has those random... Yeah.
What's he doing?
What's he doing? That needs to be a shirt with the 3 on. Like, what's he doing?
What's he doing?
Yeah.
I like that.
I thought my thing came out.
What? Put that away.
Not my dick.
Not my dick.
Not my dick.
Just my dick.
What's he doing?
That's fire.
What's he doing?
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think he just is that guy that kind of just makes those surprise plays, gets a random breakaway, great catch on the sideline, corner in the touchdown, in the end zone, corner in the touchdown.
Same shit. Corner in the touchdown. I know what you meant. I really did.
Thank you.
Got that toe drag swag.
Yeah,
Hashtag, I see you, Indy.
Doolin, I just love him being on the squad. Yeah, he's not a starter, but he will be in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. 4.44 40.
We got some fast-ass people on the team.
Some good speed.
Yeah.
Dezmon Patton, 6'4", 225.
Big boy.
During the preseason, 6 catches, 8 targets, 121 yards. I know. That's why I want to talk about him. 20.2 yards a catch, 1 touchdown. Against Detroit, he had 5 receptions, 103 yards, and a touchdown. Can we be excited about him? Can we be excited about that?
Yeah, I think
cautiously optimistic.
Him and the guy that we're about to talk about afterwards are the 2 guys that I think the Colts, they're the reason why they want to hold off to see if we already have kind of a diamond in the rough.
Preach that gospel, Pops. Can Matt Ryan make them better?
Exactly. And kind of go like, oh shit, yeah, we don't need to spend any more money on somebody else because we probably got to give it to Quentin Nelson to get him extended. Let's let these young cats do their thing.
Okay. Dezmon Patton, 4.48 40. That's not bad. Michael Strachan.
Mike
Strachan. Very well said. Mike Strachan, 6'5", 225. That's a big, big boy.
Mike, why don't you pronounce the C in your name? That's
It's a fair question. We should probably, you know what, we're going to tweet you. I'm going to send you a tweet later and ask you that. Because
like, what, I want to know where your last name comes from.
What's your origin?
Yeah, because,
that's Strachan. That's Strachan where I'm from.
Or Strachan.
Stretching.
You might be stretching. Silent C's are rare the way that's spelled in English. So, I'm very interested on where you be coming from, man. Like, where your mama daddy from?
Mike Strawn.
Yeah.
Played very well against Detroit. 3 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. He's at the bottom of the depth chart versus Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like an injury thing or if he got in trouble this week or what's going on, but they said they're going to play their people, so hopefully he gets some tick maybe in the second half because I'd love to see him live. But he runs a 4.4 40. 6'5", 225, you run a 4.4 40?
Yeah.
That's some
He
Calvin Jones shit right there.
He was
Calvin
the guy
Johnson shit.
last year that they were so upset that he got injured, and he's been rehabbing, and he got a little bit of a setback right before preseason started and during summer, I almost said summer rehearsals.
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. But he's healthy, and don't be surprised if he plays his way up the depth chart because he's a freak athletically.
Amen. Matt Ryan may have to make this unit better, which, as I said, is that fair? And do we still need a veteran? If so, T.Y., OBJ, Emmanuel Sanders, etc., etc. You've already explained how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Talk about the tight ends real quick. Mo Alley Cox, he's got a job to do. He's going to do it because he's Mo Alley Cox. He's going to show up ready to play. Kylan Granson, listed as second on the depth chart, 6'2", 250.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't know much about him. Andrew Ogletree was having a phenomenal freaking training camp. And Torres, do you put that in there? Torn hamstring? Did you put that in there?
No, you did, man.
I did? Oh, I didn't know I put that in there. But he tore his hamstring in training camp. And then it's time for Jelani to...
Was that all he had was a torn hamstring? Not that that's like...
I don't know if it was a torn hamstring.
I thought it was worse than that.
I think it was like an ACL.
But I did not write that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't write that.
I don't think it was a hamstring. I think it was a torn ACL.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was ACL. Because, torn hamstring, there you could come back this year.
No,
he ain't
he's
coming
out
back
for the season.
Yeah,
That's an ACL for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I apologize about that. Torn ACL in training camp. Was having a phenomenal camp. But what that means, I looked up some stuff today, and they're talking about Jelani has a chance to step up and step in. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, Jelani's raw. He's
raw,
very, very raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. He's very raw. We're a couple seasons away from Jelani being what we think Jelani can be.
Yeah.
He has some coaching that he's got to get coached.
So we have 2 tight ends then?
Probably. I mean, Jelani's going to be in there.
He has to play.
But don't expect a whole... he's going to make a lot of mistakes this season.
Wow.
He's going to make some mistakes.
All right. Well...
But he's huge.
For sure.
He'll get a accidental touchdown because he's so tall.
Yeah, and athletic.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you grade our wide receiver / tight end room right now? It's a C.
B-, C+.
C plus to me. We got a lot of growing to do.
Yeah.
Please don't. Got a lot of growing to do. I'm happy that Matt Ryan is there to rally the troops. We got some growing to do. So, Top 100 is coming out.
Yeah.
And we needed to give some props to a few of the homies who made it.
Yep.
And a couple more who we think will probably make it as it continues to go.
Yep.
Kenny Moore, number 82. Big ups. DeForest Buckner, number 66. Big ups. And Quentin Nelson, number 28. Big ups.
Good job, fellas.
Shaquille Leonard and Jonathan Taylor will surely make the top 20. And we'll end up with 5 players in the top 100.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's not bad. All over the place. Before we move on, real quick, did you see that video you sent me? Not did you see, but did y'all see that video you sent me? You want to talk about that? I think you should probably share what the hell that shit was. Holy fuzz.
The 2 things I like about seeing Miles Turner's workout video, he looks like he's stronger and stronger underneath the basket, which has been everybody's gripe with Miles Turner the last few seasons.
He's been very soft under the bucket.
The other thing that I really like about it is after all of these trade rumors, all of this stuff, he's working out with Rick Carlisle. And that relationship looks tight.
Oh, they fuzz with each other for sure.
Yeah. And mostly because he was in Dallas, and that's where Miles is from. And so the big thing was, did Rick want to come over? He wanted to trade for Miles for the last few seasons he was a coach, and it just didn't work out. So they had a relationship for a while. I'm glad that that's mended because there's all of those rumors that Miles doesn't want to re-sign, which is probably still the case, but we need him to start the season, guys. Like that. I mean, we need him mentally ready to go. First of all, play well so we can get a trade for him if he doesn't want to stay there. So he looks good. He looks strong. He looks like he wants to play with an attitude. He is our last remaining veteran that has been with the Pacers now for what? He's going into the 7th year?
Yeah, man.
And he's still only 24?
He knows Naptown.
Yeah. So, love seeing that for those two reasons.
That's what's up. Happy birthday, Rick Smits.
Happy.
And Buddy Hield. You sent me that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Since 2016, 2017, he leads in three-pointers.
2165.
2169, I think
69.
I saw.
I was going to say, I'm trying to do my picture memory.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's on my phone, and we use that to record.
We use our phones to record.
So, yeah, he has more than James Harden and...
Steph.
And Steph.
Steph was third.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was from a Lakers fan and said Lakers really need to trade for him. But that, again, just shows the value of what we have for him as our whatever he's going to be, sixth man, whatever he's going to buy into. The boy can shoot.
That boy can shoot.
Yeah.
Big ups. Naptown News. I had a great time with that.
Yeah.
That was a good time catching up on Naptown. You want to move on?
Let's keep going.
This dope segment. We have a new segment for y'all. We're just popping this up. We were talking yesterday because we needed something to fill in for this segment, and we had no idea what the hell we were going to talk about.
Oh, shit. Almost fell.
Last night, don't fall on your ass. Oh. Last night in the middle of the night, I woke up and it came to me. I started filling this shit in way before I started talking to Pop, before I talked to Pops about it. So I was like, I hope he rides with this because fuck else we going to talk about?
Yeah.
And I decided we should talk about Naptown celebrities. The top 5, well, just my opinion.
A lot of people came from Indiana.
Bro.
Like,
this is just Indianapolis.
Like, I mean, a lot of people came from Indianapolis, yeah.
So what made me think about it was seeing Mike Epps at training camp the other day because he's definitely the Naptown mascot.
Hands down.
Let's just call it what it is.
Hands
but
down.
He popped up on practice a few weeks ago, and it spawned a question for me like, who are the top 5 Naptown celebs? So I went through and found some, and I'm going to talk about these, and then we'll talk about the honorable mentions. But these are my opinion. Y'all have yours, but just my opinion, Naptown top 5. Starts for me with Vivica A. Fox. She was pretty much that chick in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, you started down there. I was like,
started out on Soul Train. Got to start at the bottom. Started out on Soul Train, Don't Be a Menace, Independence Day, Set It Off, Booty Call, Soul Food, Kill Bill franchise.
Soul Food.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Vivica A. Fox has done some things. I don't know what the hell happened to her in 2006 that changed and started her plummet, but now she's doing like NutriBullet commercials or some shit. But
Sharknado.
I'm just saying. Big ups to Vivica A. Fox.
She was in a couple Sharknadoes.
She was definitely in a couple Sharknadoes.
Come on, man.
That's 5. Number 4, Mike Epps. Like I said, he's Naptown's mascot. He was Def Comedy Jam vet.
It's Day-Day.
Day-Day. This fool was part of the franchise of Friday.
Good old Uncle Elroy.
Dr. Doolittle. How High, About the Benjamins, Malibu's Most Wanted, Guess Who, Roll Bounce, Open Series, Open Season Series, Hangover Series, Hancock, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I mean, like, he's done some super duper phenomenal mainstream things, but like, you know, to us, Mike Epps is like, Mike Epps is that deal. I don't mean you and me. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Us. Number 3, Kenny Babyface Edmonds.
I did not know that.
I did not know.
I had no idea.
I knew Babyface was from Naptown. Straight hit writer. Let me just walk through this real quick. 26 number 1 R&B hits, 12 Grammys, Hollywood Walk of Fame, countless babies. countless babies have been made to babyface music, dog. Let's just talk about it. End of the Road, the whole Bodyguard soundtrack, I'll Make Love to You, Don't Be Cruel, Every Little Step by Bobby Brown, Superwoman by Karen White back in the day. If you know, you know. Classy Craig, I know you know Superwoman for sure. Can We Talk, Tevin Campbell, Someone to Love, right? Someone to Love by John B, Red Light Special by TLC, the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, A Song for Mama, Let It Burn.
I forgot he did a song for Mama.
Bro.
I love that damn song.
Bro, this dude got hits. The Let It Burn by Jasmine Sullivan, Producer of the Year 4 times. This dude's hit writing of R&B music expands 4 decades.
And the brother can sing.
And the brother can straight up sing. I didn't even put his hits in there. That was just the ones he wrote for other people.
Right.
Come on, man. Number 3. Number 2, Oscar Robertson.
Yep.
NBA Hall of Fame guard, 14 seasons, 12-time All-Star, 11-time NBA team, 3-time All-Star MVP, All-Star Game MVP. He won the All-Star Game MVP 3 times, Pops. First player to average a triple-double in 1962. 6-time NBA assist leader. That's basically half of his career. This dude was the assist leader. He played 14 seasons and was the assist leader 6 of the times. Crazy. NBA and college jerseys, all of them are retired. Number 14 with the Kings, number 1 with the Milwaukee Bucks, number 12 with the Cincinnati Bearcats. This fool's NBA career averages were 25.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists over 14 seasons, while dealing with racism, bigotry, and flat-out hatred because he was playing as a brother in the 60s, dog.
Yeah, I almost feel like people don't talk about Oscar Robertson enough.
Robertson.
As far as
We all get his name wrong. It's fine.
Robertson.
Thank you.
As far as being on the Mount Rushmore of
Thank you.
talent.
Thank you.
Of NBA talent. The only reason we have really made a point to talk about him is because of Russell Westbrook being a triple-double guy.
Thank you.
Besides that, you'll have those random old heads that'll talk about Oscar Robertson, but ain't nobody else talking about him.
Ever.
No.
He gets so overlooked. He's like the Isaiah Thomas of that time as far as getting overlooked, because you talk about the Bill Russells, or you talk about John Havlicek, you talk about this guy and that guy. Oscar Robertson was the best point guard in the NBA for a decade straight.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
And it's not even close.
Yeah.
So, big ups to you, Oscar Robertson. We see you, King. Number 1. It was actually very tough for me because I wanted to make Oscar Robertson number 1 because that shit is crazy, that list that we just read off. But how the hell can you not give it to David Letterman?
David. That dude's hilarious.
Like, number 1 most famous or whatever Naptown celeb is David Letterman. Talk show TV host, considered top 3, probably top 2 of all time behind Carson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Leno's not better than him. Like,
No, and that rivalry was so interesting.
Was it not?
Yeah, but David was
Like,
more funny.
I was never watching Channel 4. I was always going to Channel 10.
Yeah.
Big ups. And my next guest on Netflix, if you haven't seen it, is fire.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
No? Mm-mm. He, what he does is he has a crowd, like in a theater, like not small, but not huge, probably 1,000 people, whatever the case may be. And he comes out, does a quick bit, and he introduces a guest, and he has a sit down, but the audience has no idea who's going to come out.
Oh, that's cool.
Jay-Z, I mean, you name the most famous person, and he's like, and now I'm going to introduce you to Kevin Durant. And they're like, what the they have no idea who they're there to see. They're just there to see a guest. It's always fire. Dope. So, 52 Emmy nominations.
It's crazy.
2 daytime, 10 primetime, 4-time American Comedy Awards, 2012 Kennedy Center Honors, considered one of the most influential personalities in the history of television. He's interviewed damn near everyone, and the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor in 2017 he won. So that's my top 5.
That's good.
Not bad, right?
That's really good.
I appreciate you,
Yeah.
King. I appreciate you. Couple honorable mentions. Braden Fraser from the Mummy series?
I didn't know that.
No? Should he have been exchanged for Vivica A. Fox? I didn't think so. I didn't know him. I don't know him like that. It's pretty close, though, right?
Well, he's had a real resurgence in the last 3 to 5-ish years because everybody wondered where he went, and he had a lot of personal problems. He
looks like one of them Corey Feldman dudes.
He actually, because he did all of his own stunts, he drastically hurt his back and couldn't work out the way that because he used to be kind of jacked, and he was he was like the Rock as far as action star in all of the action movies for a while there. He was kind of like, if you're going to do an action kind of beat him up, like you would
He was jacked like that?
He was that.
Okay.
Not like The Rock, but no one's jacked like The Rock.
There's levels.
Yeah. But he was on his way to do that, then severely hurt his back, gained a bunch of weight. I think marriage ended up going south. Like, he fell off.
Life happens.
And
no judgment.
Then
comeback story,
then came
baby.
back for, I forget the name of the show, but it was a DC comic television show and played one of the characters. Now he's at Comic-Cons all the time. I mean, he's made a resurgence. Like, that's actually really awesome. He's one of my favorite actors.
Okay, so would you change him for Vivica A. Fox?
Yeah.
You would. So you put him at 5 if it was your list.
Yeah.
Okay, totally fair. That's why I put him there.
Bedazzled is hilarious.
I know. That's why you talked about that the other day. You asked me if I've seen it. I had of course,
funny.
the irony of him being in it. We talked about the last episode, of course. Adam Lambert, American Idol, Jeff Teague, George Hill, Brad Stevens, Greg Oden, Mike Conley, Jeff George, Gordon Hayward. There's a bunch of other people on the list, but like not bad on the honorable mentions. So the only thing about that list you disliked or you would change is Braden for Vivica A. Fox, but you co-signed the rest.
Brennan Fraser as that.
My
Yes.
ninja. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take that. You want to break? You want to go to the fine print?
Let's just run this thing.
Let's just run this thing. The fine print.
Yeah.
Yo, Pops, what in the absolute fuzz is going on with the Indiana Fever? They're bad. They're bad. They're really bad.
I'm so
They're
disappointed
really
in the
bad.
franchise.
They're
We
really
started
bad.
talking about this at was it at High Bank?
Yep.
We started talking about this and it kind of getting an idea of like we want to talk about what we were doing in the fine print. And the more we started talking about it and digging and finding out things, it really made me kind of angry and disappointed with the franchise.
You ain't never lied. The record, the last 5 seasons, 2018, 6-28, 2019, 13-21, 2020, 6-16, 2021, 6-26, and 2022, 5-31. They're actually getting worse.
Yeah.
They've had 10 coaches since 2015. It's impossible to establish a freaking culture that way.
You can't do that.
It's impossible to establish culture. They've released multiple top draft picks, as you called out.
Yeah.
And they fired Tamika Catchings.
She stepped down, but they fired Tamika Catchings.
The only player with their number retired for the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
What in the hell is going on with the Fever?
Yeah. We were talking about, that was a big thing that I brought up is you see their previous years, number 1, number 2 overall, number 3 overall, top 5 overall draft pick just being released and then picked up by another team.
And playing well.
And they're playing decent. It's like, again, what's the point of doing these drafts and getting these high picks because you've been so horrible if you're not going to let them develop or do anything? And then you kind of go, is it the culture? Are you guys getting into fights in practice? And again, that just tells me that the culture is so damn bad right now for the Fever that nobody's happy playing there.
Nobody's happy playing there. I think they won it in 2012.
2012, I'm pretty sure, is when they won.
They won it a decade ago, and it's been pretty much abysmal ever since.
Yeah.
So, trying to be a fan of y'all, trying to support y'all, but it's really, really hard to pay attention to a team who's going 5-31.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. Get it fixed out. Speaking of shitty, the WNBA pay.
You know, when you said when I was looking at this late at night last night trying to figure out some stuff with the recording and filling in some gaps on my stuff, and I read that, and I'm glad I'm rereading it now. I thought it said WNBA play is horrid, and I was like, ooh.
That's tough. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should. I'm glad that you read that again as well, because them young ladies can super hoop, and I would never say something that ignorant.
I was like,
but the WNBA pay
Yeah.
is absolutely abysmal. And I started to research this more as we were talking about players from the Pacers who had gotten let go, whatever the case may be, and what their pay was. But what it enticed me to do was just look at like what's the highest paid player in the WNBA making. Let's just talk about this real quick. Diana Taurasi is the highest paid player in the WNBA. Her 2017 to 2020 contract was 4 years, $466,000. Right? Her 2021 to 2022 contract was 2 years, $449,544. Okay? Now, before you say a single thing out there like that's a good wage, I don't disagree. That's a lot of money to play a sport you love. With that said, just listen to this and tell me if this is what a person that has done all of that deserves. Okay? 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time WNBA Finals MVP, 5-time Olympic gold medalist, 14-time WNBA All-Star, 5-time scoring champion, 6-time WNBA peak performer, and that is just her WNBA statistics. If that was an NBA player, what in the hell would he sign for 2 years? And I'll give you an example. LeBron James just signed 2 years for $96 million.
And Diana Taurasi can beat a lot of the NBA players.
And the congregation said amen.
Right now that sit at the end of the bench. And
the congregation said amen.
She is a dog when it just comes to straight basketball skills. So if we're just going skill to skill, take sex out of it, she is one of the better basketball players, period.
It makes me so mad.
Period. Like, that's pretty ridiculous.
It makes me so mad. So let's take it a little bit deeper. Elena Coates from the Pacers, who they either released or got traded, whatever. I looked up her contract the other day at High Bank. Now, not to mention the fact, she was the number 2 pick of the WNBA draft in 2017. 4 years, $232,178,000, and we just looked the other day. She's making $22,000 this year.
Yeah.
We just looked at that. She's making $22,000 because all of her money was on the front end of her contract. So her last year, which is this year, she's playing for $22,000. Okay, that was the number 2 pick in the WNBA draft 5 years ago. The average WNBA salary is $120,000, $120,648 according to Yahoo Finance. Big ups. 14 players make $200,000 or more. 12 teams, 11 or 12 players, so there's between 132 and 144 players total, and 14 of them make $200,000 or more.
14
of the 140 make $200,000 or more. They got these young ladies in airports, sleeping in airports over the night and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're the kind of people that we talk about the real shit, and there was no way in the world that we couldn't bring light to that.
Yeah,
today.
that's really bad.
It's horrible.
That's really bad.
Okay. Now, I don't know how we segued into a happy time, but we got to segue. WNBA, we support you. Free Brittany Griner. We got you, girls. We support you to the death. Moving on. The WNBA, or the NBA schedule dropped.
Yeah.
Right? We should probably talk about that. Highlight some of the games that are popping up for these dudes that are making way more money than someone probably should. Let's talk about the NBA schedule. Talk about a couple of big-ass games that popped up that I can't lie, I'm excited as shit to watch.
All right, so we got October 18th. We got 76ers at the Celtics. Going to be a great game.
Yo,
TNT,
James Harden is in shape.
He is in shape.
That fool is like skinny.
Yeah, he's in shape.
He's in shape.
19th, day after, Mavericks at Suns. Phenomenal game.
Ooh-wee.
October 21st, Jazz at Timberwolves. Jazz.
How do you think about Minnesota with Rudy? You excited about that? Do you give a fuzz?
Minnesota with Rudy.
Yeah, they got Rudy Gobert.
Oh, I don't know why I went to Rudy Gay.
W-O-W.
Yeah.
No. They got Anthony Edwards.
They're going to be
Curry.
very good at defense.
Not going to be. Okay.
Lakers at Clippers, November 9th. That's...
Yo.
Yeah.
Kawhi, PG, John Wall, Reggie Jackson, Ty Lue at the helm. Yo, Washington, or the Clippers might mess around and win like 65 games this year if everybody's healthy, dog.
November 25th, Pelicans at Grizzlies.
That's just because Zion and him are friends.
Zion looks thick.
That's an old picture, bro.
Sorry, I'm just saying. He looks thick. And not like in the good way.
Thick, chubby. They call that chubby.
Yeah.
They call that chubby.
Celtics Warriors, December 10th.
Ooh,
Great game.
Ooh,
27th of December, Knicks and Mavericks. January 16th, Heat Hawks. That's fine. Nuggets 76ers, January 28th. Yes. Bucks Warriors, March 11th. Great game. Christmas Day games. We've got. This is big. Christmas Day games is like.
It's the one.
Yeah, it's the one.
It's the one.
So, full schedule for Christmas Day. We got 76ers at Knicks at noon, Lakers at Mavericks 2:30, Bucks at Celtics 5 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, Grizzlies, Golden State 8 p.m. Suns, Nuggets 10:30.
I need all y'all to be I need all y'all to be healthy.
Yeah.
I need everybody to
Everyone,
be healthy.
I need all of those rosters to be intact because that'll be the best fucking Christmas
That'll be
ever.
the best Christmas ever if everybody's healthy.
Yeah, I need that to be.
You ain't,
yeah,
you ain't never ever lied.
And then Pacers first game the 19th of October.
Yeah, dog.
Right?
Yeah,
Is that
dog.
first home game?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, so I will probably be finding a way to be at that game.
How many do we win this
Maybe
year?
not that one.
How many wins?
Because they play Friday, Saturday.
How
that
many
week, too.
wins satisfy you?
I'm going to say satisfy me with how young the roster's going to be.
35?
35 to 40 games I want to see us win with the possibility of a play-in.
35 and 47?
Mm-hmm.
And you're okay with that?
For next year, yeah.
Yeah, 35 and 47.
To be just realistic, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, to just like let's
no
not
doubt.
try to be like, oh, they're gonna be
50 and 32.
No, they're not. They're not.
I need 38 and 44.
Yeah,
I need
we have a
38.
lot of developing to do, but it's gonna be fucking fun to watch them
No doubt.
develop. So yeah, I'll say 35 to 40 games for
I need
sure.
38 and 44.
Yeah.
You want to see what's popping in here? You want to give a shout out to Cobes first?
I'll just do that real quick. Kobe Bryant, happy birthday! Happy birthday! It's 8/24 tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Right.
This
so we
drops
got
8/25.
You would have been 44 today. So big shout. We love you. You're a friend of the show. I know you listen. You listen to all basketball. I know you listening. Any kind of sports. We love you.
Shout out Tink. We know you love Kobe too.
Yeah.
So this is dope. The flag is back, baby, and I think it's only right. Don't be crying and shit tonight.
No, again, I said that last episode. I'm not crying, y'all.
I think it's only right that we open this up together.
I almost cried more on Happy Birthday Kobe than I
Almost cried.
I did.
Almost
I
cried.
started
We had to change the subject. We had to get the hell out of there. We had to get the hell out of
I
there.
felt like a thing.
My nose started
I
to
was
tickle.
like, all right, yeah.
Shit.
How about that flag, though?
nigga.
How about that flag?
Yo, the homies signed the flag, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
The flag is back. You need to hold that side. I'll hold this side.
Oh.
Somebody clipped it? They clipped the flag? Oh, shit. What's that, putty? Oh, that's not good. All right, there we go. The flag is back. Who signed it over there? What we got over here?
Oh, I'm not even looking.
Yo, I got the homie Anthony, Big Ant. It's a blessing to have some. It's a blessing to have some more kings on the scene. Hashtag for the shoe.
Love you guys, Classy Craig.
Yeah, man. Much respect. T Chill out here.
You guys rock. I don't know what that says right there.
Where you
What's
see
that
that?
right there?
You guys rock. I don't know who the heck's. I don't know who that's from. Oh, Wicked.
Oh,
Wicked.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the homie B. That's the homie B.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Joey.
Keep killing it. Love you guys. Love you too, Joey. Keep up the excellent work on the best damn
Kels.
sports podcast ever. Love you guys. Kels, that is fire right there. And then I read Anthony's for sure. It's a blessing to have some more kings on the scene. Hashtag for the shoe. Much respect. Y'all are killing it on the pod. Monday Mayhem and on Twitter. And T Chill. That's dope, man. We're
That's
absolutely
awesome.
loving this. This is fire.
This will be
This is gonna
hanging
be
up.
Absolutely.
And
Next
we'll do another round probably towards end of season. We'll send it back out there.
That's so dope, bro. That's so dope,
Yeah,
man.
we'll do another thingy thing.
We
And
do this with y'all. We do it for y'all. So it's so fire to have you connected in here. We feel like you're here with us. We got the ladies signing the basketball. We'll do something with the football. We got more stuff coming. We'll keep getting it signed. But, yo, what a dope-ass episode. This was long. This was a long one.
Yeah, we were at 100, almost at 100.
Word.
I did almost. I said 100.
Oh, no, you didn't almost say 100.
We're an hour and 24 minutes right now.
Having a great time.
Yeah.
Great episode. Episode 2 of the new season. Episode 12 total. It'll be out on Thursday at 10 a.m.
Yep.
You got anything else, bro?
Yo,
I'll see y'all Saturday.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all Saturday in Naptown, Kansas, or Colts versus Tampa Bay.
I work, so thanks.
Damn. That was Buzzkill Betty over here. Love y'all, man. See you in a couple of weeks for the college football edition.
Peace out. Appreciate you.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane, preteen, pimping all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping, dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen, that little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit, truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was all a dream. 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 Yeah. And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. And this shit right here be the proof dreams do